welcome to Music with Monali. I am Monali. Welcome back to my channel. It's cold here today. I promise I had a jacket on. Okay. Anyway, so some really cool stuff happened, and I think it is really cool. So it's funny, I think, how the universe kind of, when you get in line with things you want or need or something like that, and it delivers to you. No pun intended for what I'm about to say. So anyway, one of my Patreons sent me a tape of Vicky Carr because I had recently reacted to a Vicky Carr song, and I had mentioned how I remembered growing up in my parents and my family watching Moonstruck, and he talks about Vicky Carr, and she's like, he's gonna play that damn Vicky Carr record, and then when he comes to bed he won't touch me. And I was always like, Vicky Carr, like, who's that? And so he sent me this tape of Vicky Carr, and then he even sent me a small tape player to play the tape. And it's kind of funny because he didn't know this at all. Nobody did. I haven't talked about it, but my late grandfather, who my brothers and I were extremely close to, used to record things from a reel-to-reel onto a tape. I guess he would be like one of the first pirators of music, kind of an original hipster, I guess. And he would record from a reel-to-reel to a cassette tape so we could play these songs. And one of the things he would record were old choral, Christmas choral albums that were on reel-to-reel. And that's really something my family loves. We're a musical family, and we love choral music and old school kind of music, old gospel-y kind of music, a lot of harmony and things like that. And so we haven't listened to the tapes, and it has my grandpa's like wonderful calligraphy handwriting, and we just haven't listened to them because we haven't had a tape player. We tried to find one, and for some reason when we looked, no store had one. They might now because it's like back in style, the 90s stuff, but we haven't been able to find one. And so when I got this in the mail, I was just like, what? Like, how cool is that? And not only that, it's perfect timing because this Christmas is the first time I'm going to be with my whole family, my parents, my brothers. It's going to be the first time in I think 5 years or something. And we've never ever had Christmases apart. Like, my whole life has always been, we're always together. So, yeah, it's kind of like the timing just really worked out. So anyway, Dean, thank you. And the reason that I brought that up is because this request is from Dean today. And this is Hallelujah. It's a cover of Hallelujah, violin and sax by Karolina I can't even say it, Protsenko and Daniele Vitale. Anyway, funny names like mine. My name's funny, obviously. Okay, here we go. Oh, and also, of course, if you want to be involved in our music family on Patreon, or you have a request for PayPal or whatever, all those links are below. Okay, am I going to like this? Cannot predict now. Well, you need to. My reply is no. Well, we'll see. was cute. You know, I that song has been done. Oh my gosh, in everything. It's in Sing. I'm saying kids movies because that's what I've. You know, it's like the only thing I watch now. Sing. It is in Shrek, I think, as well. Anyway, so it's been done numerous times. I think it was also in Scrubs. I remember an episode of Scrubs had it. It's a great song, and I think that I it was just she's adorable. She is so cute. He looks like he could be a Black Eyed Pea member. And you know, saxophone is cheesy to me, and I know that is not fair, but I think it just became cheesy after the whole Kenny G era, and like all my friends' moms had like a Kenny G Christmas album, and they were like blaring that, and it was so, you know, it just sounds so early '90s to be Kenny G. And so and then there was that guy that was really funny on YouTube. If you haven't seen him, look him up. He does George Michael and the 80s song, I'm never gonna dance again, guilty feet, I've got no rhythm. And he like goes to the mall and he's like and he's like shirtless and has security like telling him to leave. It's hilarious. If you haven't seen that, look it up. Anyway, so when I hear saxophone, that's kind of what I think, and that's not really fair. I'm not gonna give this a rating just because I don't know enough about saxophone or violin to, you know, it was cute. I thought it was cute. I think if she continues, I don't know how old she is or how old this is. I probably should have looked at that on the video, but I think that if she continues to play where she like gets into it and all that, she could be like one of the chicks in Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Me and my husband went and saw them 2 years ago. They did their Christmas thing, and there was the one chick, she's like the main violinist, and she just goes crazy on the violin, and it's like so just badass. And I think this little girl could do that for sure. She continues. So I don't know, who are these people? Like, how did they end up doing this duets together? Like, give me some deets. And yeah, so cool requesting. Thanks. And I'll be back soon with another Music with Molly. Cheers.